Hi everyone, my name is Kwesi Feni and I'm here to give you a systematic approach for you to become a professional model in the modeling industry. I have been doing this thing for years and I'm here for you to listen and get a guideline that will help you in the modeling industry. So today I am going to give you 10 solid knowledge you need to know before getting yourself into the modeling industry. So as a person who always be thinking about, I want to become a model, I want to do this, I want to become a professional model. You see these models on television, you see them on social media, and you feel like, you really also want to become a professional model. I want to give you these 10 solid tips for you to know before you get yourself into the modeling industry, because whatever you see out there, it is not rosy as it is. But then when you're able to guide yourself, you'll be able to get through this kind of process or this kind of tips that I'm going to give you. I'm very sure that it's going to shape you, it's going to give you what you need to know or what you need to do for you to become a professional model in the modeling industry. One of the first thing that I want to give it to you, I want to let you know is that I want to let you know that our industry is very small, but it's very competitive. So when I say our industry is very small, compare our industry as in, to compare to Nigeria, and looking at it, Nigeria's fashion or modeling industry is way ahead of probably modeling industry in Ghana here, or you can't compare Ghanaian modeling industry into the likes of New York fashion or New York modeling industry. There's a difference between that. So I'm here to let you know that our industry is very small and is very, very competitive. So if you're able to brand yourself, if you're able to understand that the industry is small, you are not going to get the gigs as maybe you think other people are flouting on the gigs on social media, and you understand it by yourself. When you are coming in it and you are not getting a job or you are not getting modeling works to do, you will obviously understand that the industry is very small. That is why you are not you're not getting your cut, but then you can still also strategize and put in the necessary things for you to become or for you to stand out in the modeling industry. So that is the number one for you. So I get a lot of people telling me that, Feni, I can do modeling without me joining an agency. I can do modeling without me joining or getting myself into a professional modeling agency or a modeling agency. And I'd be like, you can do that. You can be a freelance model and you still progress in the industry. But the best thing for you to do, or for you to have knowledge, or for you to have the best of it in the industry, is for you to join a modeling agency. Because when you're able to join the modeling agency, it's going to shape you, it's going to direct you, it's going to give you what the industry knowledge is about, what the industry, the moves of the industry. So you actually understand this is how the industry does their thing, or this is how they does their thing. So if maybe probably you are not okay with, and you want to be a freelance, or you want to just do things on your own, and in Ghana here, most of the professional models that are getting the gigs as at now are now freelance. And not that they didn't join an agency, they were once under an agency, they were once under management that helped them or propel their brand to a certain level that now you see them to be like professional models. So agency is the best for you to join, so that you'll be able to know what the industry is actually about, or the capability of you whatever, maybe if there's no agency there for you, how you can be able to navigate yourself. If there's agency, to how you can able to navigate yourself. So I have to tell you that agency really matters. So don't just be like, I can do it by myself, I can do it by my own. No, agency really matters. So that is the number two for you. You should have it at the back of your mind that agency matters. So look for an agency, join an agency, let them groom you, let them guide you, so that you can become a professional model that you are looking for, or you are seeing them on social medias. The number three tips that I have to give it to you is for you to know that your looks won't limit you. Your looks, how you look, you being short, how you being tall, how you being dark, you being fair, will never limit you on any other platform. But then your brand, how you brand yourself, is going to limit you, because if you are short, or if you are tall, or if you are plumby, or if you are slimy and you still project yourself or brand yourself professionally, anywhere you go, people are going to accept you. But then if you just be like, oh yeah, I'm short, so if maybe they are calling for casting and they are telling us to be prescribed and wear this and wear that, and you are not being able to be prescribed because you know, oh, this thing that I'm going in crown, I'm not sure they will pick me, I'm not sure I'll be accepted, then it is going to also give a different narration about you, and you may not, or you might not be able to be picked. Meanwhile, your grace could have shined that very moment. So you should be able to know that your looks will never limit you, but then your brands, how you brand yourself, always going to limit you in certain places. So as a person who really want to become a professional models, and I am using this as an experience for you to know that nowadays people that they approach, they want to become professional model, that they will one way or the other come to me, oh Femi, I want to become a model, and you look at this person and be like, oh, let's say I want to become a photo model, and you look at this person and you realize that this person doesn't have the looks of becoming a photo model. That's what maybe as a normal person you will see. This person doesn't have the looks to become a photo model, so the person should be a runway. But then if the person is determined and ready to work on herself, or puts much more attention for himself or herself, the person rather becomes the photo model that he said he wants to become. So it is not about your looks, it is not about your appearance or something, but it's about how you brand yourself. So you should be able to brand yourself in a way that you want. If you really want to brand yourself to become a runway model, then brand yourself to become one. If you really want to brand yourself to become a photo model, then brand yourself to become a photo model. That is what I have for you for the number 3. Number 4 tips that I have for you to know is that you should be able to know that you should be able to know that scammers are available. Scammers are all over. People will promise you international gigs, international platform, and you will not be able to receive them. But then before you move into these people, you should be able to check on what works they have done before. And you know, you don't actually need to pay huge amount of money to an agency promising you that they are going to take you outside. And at the end of the day, if they don't fulfill that promise, it's going to hurt you a lot. So if an agency really want to take you to an international level or something, the agency has been able to be there and understand the process and everything. It's work and I get my share. So if probably I scout somebody who is an international commodity or international brand, something that I can put a person on maybe New York Fashion Show or Paris Fashion Week or something, and I know that me being able to groom the person and put the person out there is going to benefit my brand, and also is going to benefit the person. When the person is being booked over there, I am going to get my share, and it is a 50-50 win, or maybe it's a percentage, right? Let me put it that way. So at the end of the day, you need to be able to see a model on the streets. You get it? If you really feel like this model is an international person or international commodity for you, when you're able to see the model on the street, you'll be able to know that this model fits for this international branding. So the person doesn't need to pay anything to you. But then if it is an local agency or local grooming agency that you want to get yourself into it, then it is necessary, it is needed for you to register on a form or something, or pay for training fee or any other thing. That one, it is necessary. But then if this person comes to you, oh yeah, I want to present you to the Paris Fashion, I want to groom you so that I will take you here, I will take you, then you should know that you're fit for it. So the person, or what the person has to do is to just groom you, to guide you so that you can be there for that. That is what you should do. So you should know that scammers are all over, and they will promise you these international gigs and they will never be able to deliver. So you have to be wise on that. So that is the number 4 that I have on my list for you. Number 5, for the number 5 tip that I have for you is that you should be able to know that portfolio is very, very necessary. You need to build a portfolio for yourself. You need to build a platform. You need to build a brand. The portfolio is also one thing about branding. It's just the same kind of because at the end of the day, if I get to your Instagram platform and I get to know that, okay, you have done this work for this person, you have done this for that, I've done that, that is a branding. That is what I have seen that you have been able to go through somehow. So at the end of it, I'll say, okay, this person is up there, so this person can do this person can do that. So if I want to book this person for whatever service I want to book him or her for, I will be able to know that this person is already a professional person. This person has already been there. So I have to go straight to the point and communicate with the person. You understand? But then if, let's say, you have a social platform and you actually don't post there, you don't post anything there, and probably I just need a person to shoot something with, and I DM you and I be like, yo, can you do something? Can you do a shoot or something, so that maybe it could be a way you can brand yourself, or you can build a portfolio for yourself on your social media, and you'll be like, yo, how much are you going to pay me? How much are you going to do this? It's also going to limit the fact that I really want to collaborate, or I really want to do certain things with you. So I want to encourage you that as a person come up, there are certain things or certain works that you are going to do for free, which you should be able to accept that, or which you should be able to endure for it and build your platform, or build yourself, or build your portfolio through that. Because there are some runway shows, there are some fashion shows that you can go as a free model to just work on it and get those kind of portfolio being built for yourself. That is what is called you building something for you, or you building portfolio. Or but then when you do it for a while and you realize, okay, now it is enough, now you are there, you can do it, then different people rather start approaching. That is when you can start giving them your rate card, giving them what you are meant for, so that they will actually pay you for that. So let's talk about number 6. So number 6, you should be able to know that runway training is mandatory. When I say mandatory, it is very, very compulsory for you as a model. You want to become a model, the runway training is mandatory for you. You can't just be a model, even though you are just a photo model, you are just editorial model, you are just a commercial model. You being a runway model, professional model, editorial model, no matter no matter the type of modeling you want to do, I still also think that it is necessary for you to learn the catwalk, the runway, the catwalk training. It should be a mandatory for you, because look at this scenario. Supposing you are editorial model, you're just a photo model, you want to go for a photo shoot, and the photo shoot will require you to wear heels, to be flexible in the heel, to be able to move along, to get your poses on point and other stuff. You get it? And you're a person, you've not even walked in a heel before. You've not even known how to catwalk poses and that kind of thing. You don't have the flair. So at the end of the day, it's going to limit you. It's going to give you that kind of a shy moment. You will not be able to, you feel like you are shy. You'll not be able to come out with all your effort to actually pose. But if you see those that they have actually trained themselves as a model, as a runway model, it has been a mandatory for them, and when you are shooting with them, the flair, the energy that they come in with, you realize that these people, they know what they are doing and they understand what they are doing as well. So it is the best for you to learn part of all the angle, and one of the things that as a model you should be able to know doing is just know how to walk. At the end of the day, you should know how to walk. Your face card will be there, your beauty will be there, your looks will be there, your features, your slimmy body, or your whatsoever thing will be there, but you should be able to put up a hill for yourself and walk in it. That is what you should be able to do. So if you are somewhere, will be like, oh yeah, me, I can't walk in a hill, I wonder, I used to ask myself and ask people that comes to me and be like, I can't walk in a hill or something. I ask them that, do you go to church? When you go to church, what do you wear? Or do you wear kambu? I don't know whether if you wear kambu to churches, but then you should be able to know that this is modeling and this is what you should be able to do. Those are the petty things that you should be able to encourage yourself with. You shouldn't be able to have so much passionate about something you want to do as you want to become a model, and you can't actually wear a heel to walk. No, you should be able to try, or you should practice that before you even come back to yourself that you can walk. Because sometimes it is our walk. When people are walking on the street and you'll be like, oh yeah, are you a model? Because the way you are walking is so nice, it's so this, it's so that. That is what we used to tempt them, or you used to even pull them into an agency, or you used to pull them to become models. You get it? So I bet you that you should be able to take your catwalk or your training session as a catwalk person or something seriously, because you are a model. If you don't want to become a model, then don't wear heel. So you should be able to wear heel, then become a professional model. Yeah, that is number 6 that I have on my list for you. So let's go to number 7. For the number 7, you should know that casting, when we call casting can humble you. Casting can make you feel like you are nobody. Casting can make you feel like you don't deserve to be a model. You don't, when they are counting the professional model or the accounting models, we shouldn't count you because you don't fit in. You don't, because rejections about you going for casting and they rejecting you is going to come up and come up and come up and come up. And I have to tell you, every casting that you go and the rejection that you get has to build you to another level, because when you go this casting, you should be able to pay attention to what actually happened. So number 10, that is the last but not the least, is for you to know that modeling shouldn't be your whole income source or your source of income. That shouldn't be the thing. You get it? This can be debatable, because at the end of the day, some people say that if you really want to become a model, take it as a career, take it as a full course for all full things to do, or your 9-to-5 thing to do. Don't just be a model halfway or something. But let me tell you, that is me, my honest truth on this. I want to let you know that if you really want to become a model, a professional model, who actually know your rights, who knows what you can do, who can boastfully pull money to do certain things for yourself, because modeling is expensive. Modeling is one of the talent platform that is very, very expensive than any other talent grooming, because at the end of the day, you might think, oh, people that you see them out there are getting money and this and this, and no, sometimes they have other work that they are doing. So the other work is actually giving them the money to actually invest in themselves. You understand? Because if one way or the other, you can't do certain things for yourself and you always want something free, that is when problems comes in. So as a person who wants to get yourself into the modeling industry, you should be able to know that the modeling alone can't be able to do everything for you financially. It can't. But if you're able to understand that and you're able to guide yourself, position yourself through, know what you can do, get the dynamics very well, and actually know the path that you have to take, you realize that you maybe doing modeling from Thursdays to Sunday and working from Monday to Thursday is rather the best thing for you, because at the end of the day, you can pay your bills, you can also get money to do your photo shoot, you can get money to buy your heels, to buy your petty dresses that you want to buy, so that when the gifts come, or when actually you get a work somewhere which pertains to be the modeling work, you'll be able to go in with your own transportation to even go and see what the work is about before maybe you can sort you out. But then if a work will come and the work is here and you also to travel to a place for you to have a discussion and you don't have money to go, the work will not come to you, to go to different persons. So I urge you all to actually find other things that will add value to you, or that will also sustain your financial status very well, before you say you want to actually do modeling entirely. So modeling is good, it's lucrative, but then for sure, where I stand now, I think it can't be able to take care of you and entire family and everything. People are doing it, people are making it, but look at them, they are few. So at the end of the day, we can't just use, it's a data we are talking about, we can't use that data and tell you that at the end of the day, modeling is serious, so stop schooling or stop this, stop that, and get yourself into modeling. No, I will not advise you for that. What I will advise you for is that If you really want to become a model or a professional model or something, you can do your professional modeling. You can actually become a professional model whilst you are also working in a corporate sector, or you are also working on the street selling your pure water, whatsoever you want to sell, but you can still also become a professional model. So don't limit that. Don't make it like, oh, you are working so you can't be a model. You are working so you can't join modeling agency. You are working so, or you are in an agency, or you are a model so you can't do any other thing that will bring money or that will add money or value to yourself. Please, 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 that is not the case for you. You should be able to know that you can do all that. You can multitasking, and you can also, most of the models, you can see them as a most of the male model could be a photographer. Most of the female models could be a fashion designers, they are makeup artists, they are stylists. You see, so you need to add those things to yourself so that at the end of the day, you won't be left behind. So this is what I have for you, for those who want to get themselves into the modeling industry. This is for you people to learn and know. So this is 10 solid tips that I have for you, and I'll be bringing you more episode on this modeling thing that you need to know before getting yourself into the industry, or whatever that you need to know and whatever that needs to guide you in the modeling industry. I am Kwesi Feni, and I have been doing this thing for years, and now I have taken it upon myself to actually pull out the little I know for people to take in from. So it's a bye for now.